10 best places to visit in Turkey. What do you get when you blend ancient Greek ruins, Ottoman palaces, volcanic landscapes, turquoise coastlines, and the birthplace of legends, all into one country that straddles two continents? You get Turkey. A place where every step tells a thousand-year-old story. Every street corner smells like history and spice, and every destination is like a movie set from another era. This is not just a vacation, it's time travel. In this video, we're uncovering the 10 absolute best places to visit in Turkey. And trust me, this country doesn't just impress you, it changes you. Istanbul. Istanbul isn't just a city, it's a planet of its own. The only city in the world that sits on two continents, Istanbul is where East meets West, literally. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the bustling chaos of the Grand Bazaar, every inch is layered with history, culture, and emotion. But the beauty can be overwhelming if you don't pace yourself. Traffic is legendary, and crowds can test your patience. Still, this is where empires rose and fell, where mosques sit beside coffee shops, and where seagulls fly over ancient domes. Sip Turkish tea as the call to prayer echoes through the skyline, and you'll understand why this place is unforgettable. Cappadocia. If Mars had fairy chimneys and flying carpets, it would look like Cappadocia. This surreal region is known for its cone-shaped rock formations, cave hotels, and sunrise hot air balloon rides that feel like floating through a dream. Beneath your feet are entire underground cities carved by early Christians, while above, a pink-orange sky lights up like magic every morning. Yes, the balloons get canceled if the weather shifts, but that only adds to the suspense. And trust me, even grounded, Cappadocia still feels otherworldly. Don't forget hiking boots and a big memory card. This place is photogenic from every angle. Pamukkale. At first glance, it looks like snow. Then you realize you're looking at calcium-rich thermal pools that cascade down a white cliffside like frozen waterfalls. Welcome to Pamukkale, a natural wonder that looks like heaven melted into stone. The warm, mineral-rich waters have drawn people here for centuries, from Roman emperors to modern travelers looking for that perfect Instagram shot. But the pools are delicate. Shoes are banned to protect the surface, and parts are closed for conservation. Still, wading through warm, milky blue water with ancient ruins above and surreal views below? It's a one-of-a-kind moment you'll never forget. Ephesus. This isn't just ruins, it's an open-air epic. Ephesus was once the second largest city in the Roman Empire, and walking through its marble streets is like flipping pages of ancient history in real time. The Library of Celsus, the massive amphitheater, the Temple of Artemis, these aren't replicas. These are the places still standing tall after thousands of years. But be warned, summer heat here is brutal and there's little shade, so pack sunscreen, water, and patience. Still, nothing prepares you for the feeling of standing in the same place where St. Paul preached and Cleopatra may have walked. It's powerful, humbling, and downright magical. Antalya. Antalya is Turkey's Riviera, sun-drenched beaches, turquoise waters, and ancient ruins all coexisting under palm trees and glowing sunsets. It's where relaxation meets adventure. One moment you're exploring Roman relics, the next you're paragliding over cliffs or sipping wine at a seaside cafe. Sure, it's touristy, but that's because it's good. Just avoid peak August if you want to dodge the heat and crowds. The Old Town, Kalechi, is a maze of cobblestone alleys, Ottoman mansions, and secret courtyards that make you feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Whether you're here for the sun or the soul, Antalya delivers both in full color. Göbekli Tepe. Older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge, Göbekli Tepe is the world's first known temple, dating back over 11,000 years. Let that sink in. Discovered in the hills of southeastern Turkey, this mysterious archaeological site is rewriting human history. It raises more questions than answers. Why was it built, and by whom? Some even call it the birthplace of civilization. While it's still being excavated, you can walk around and feel the enormity of what was created here long before writing, wheels, or cities existed. It's not flashy, it's not crowded, but it might just be the most important place you've never heard of. Fethiye. Think turquoise waters, forested cliffs, paragliders dotting the sky, and ancient tombs carved into rock faces. That's Fethiye. This coastal gem on the Aegean is the kind of place where every turn leads to a new postcard. The nearby Oludinus Beach is one of the most photographed in the world, and the Blue Lagoon looks like a slice of paradise carved by the gods. Yes, it's a bit resort-heavy, but wander into the villages and hidden coves, and you'll see the authentic, laid-back side of Turkey. Hike the Lycian Way, take a boat tour, or just float in the sun. You can't go wrong. Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat is not just Turkey's highest peak, it's the stuff of legend. Believed by many to be the resting place of Noah's Ark, this dormant volcano near the Armenian border is shrouded in both mist and myth. Reaching the summit is no easy feat. It's a serious climb requiring a permit and local guides. But even viewing it from below is dramatic, especially at sunrise when the mountain glows like a candle in the sky. Few tourists venture this far east, making it one of Turkey's most raw and spiritually charged landscapes. It's a place that feels sacred, ancient, and deeply powerful. Safranbolu. Safranbolu is not just a town. It's a living museum frozen in time, tucked into the hills of northern Turkey. Walking through its cobbled streets feels like being gently transported back to the height of the Ottoman Empire, when elegant timber-framed mansions, finely carved mosques, and aromatic spice markets defined the heart of Turkish life. Named after saffron, the world's most expensive spice that still grows nearby, the town flourished as a trade hub on the Silk Road, and you can still smell the fragrant blend of history, tea, and tradition in the air. Every home here tells a story, with over 1,000 registered historical buildings, many of which have been transformed into boutique hotels, museums, and family-run inns. But don't expect glitz or high-speed entertainment. Safranbolu is for travelers who crave a slower, more soulful experience. Trabzon. Set between Emerald Mountains and the crashing waves of the Black Sea, Trabzon is Turkey's untamed jewel, mysterious, moody, and magnificently misunderstood. Unlike the sun-drenched resorts of the south, Trabzon is soaked in rain, folklore, and centuries of history that stretch from Byzantine emperors to modern mystics. This is a city where Orthodox monasteries cling to cliffs, where locals still speak an ancient Pontic dialect, and where the food, hearty, fresh, and distinct, is unlike anywhere else in the country. The crown jewel is the Sumela Monastery, a gravity-defying sanctuary carved into a vertical rock face nearly 1,200 meters above sea level, surrounded by roaring waterfalls and mist-covered pine forests. Turkey isn't just a country, it's a living story, told through ruins, recipes, landscapes, and legends. From the spiritual heights of Mount Ararat to the fairy tale valleys of Cappadocia, from the ancient libraries of Ephesus to the glittering waters of Fethiye, Turkey offers every kind of journey in one destination. If this video opened your eyes to how vast and vibrant this land really is, show some love by hitting that like button, subscribing for more deep travel storytelling, and sharing this with someone who dreams of epic adventures. Got a favorite place in Turkey? Drop it in the comments. Let's swap stories. Until next time, keep your bags packed and your curiosity wild.